Most imagine you have a startup and you just won your very first investor meeting, and you need a great business plan software to sort of help you prepare the pitch, the business plan. So this is what I want to talk to you into this conversation. I want to talk to you about our top 7 business plan software for the very first investor meetings. Okay, so here is the review I want you to pay attention to. Number 7, you have Achieve It, our score, 8.5 over 10. Achieve It, in our view, is great for consultant groups, but if you are a mid-sized to a large organization, you will love Achieve It. Now, if you are a small business, but you have some kind of budget, then you can really use Achieve It too. The reason is that Achieve It is not cheap; it's very expensive. So, for instance, you have to actually pay about $1,600 at least per month, because they're charging you $80 per user per month. And they are actually requiring that you have at least 20 users. So 20 times 80, that's 1,600. And we're talking about that's the minimum, okay? But the cool thing about Achieve It is that you can use it for all kinds of like the very first time you're meeting with investors. So Achieve It is kind of cool when it comes to things like financial forecasting. You have SWOT analysis. You have benchmark analysis, KPIs, key performance indicators. So you have all kinds of like the process within Achieve It, the process to write a business plan, a full-fledged business plan within Achieve It is really great. So you have business plan creation, business plan generation, business plan review. Fantastic. You can also work on multiple business plans at the same time. Okay, but again, it's one of those things you have to think about a cost. What are the pros and cons here? The pros: you have unlimited plans and projects. You have a plan, let's say a software tool that's very easy to use. You have collaboration tools. You have goal management functionalities, and then you have like one thing I need to say here is that, and this is a plus and a minus. The 20 user minimum can be a plus because it gives you the ability to get the business plan done real fast, but it can be a minus because that's like a minimum cost to you, a minimum revenue to achieve it. What about the cons? Well, it is pricier than most competitors, and you have integrations that are actually added with an extra cost. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to love to this conversation. Number 6, you have Enop, our score, 9 over 10. So when you think about Enop, I want you to think about a business plan software tool that's great for the very first investor meeting, and it's also great for automatic business plan creation. So when you think about Enop, think about automation, think about artificial intelligence, think about think about efficiency, okay? And you can actually, basically, the thing is that Enop will generate a business plan for you based on the information that you inputted into the software. And you can then edit the text that Enop writes for you to make it more specific. Let's say make it more bespoke, okay? And or you can even change numbers in your financial forecasts as you see fit. So you have flexibility here, and you also have efficiency within the process. So this is really cool. And Enop also offers a scorecard that updates as you change things, finish sections, and make your business plan overall better. Okay, so again, here in terms of flexibility, fantastic. Then Enop will also compare your financial forecasts to industry standards so that you don't have to do the research yourself. And so this software will show you up to 16 to 20 ratios, such as sales, inventory, and payables. And you also have all kinds of financial ratios, and then we'll show you the average for your industry. So you can actually compare and contrast what your numbers are versus what the industry is actually showing. This is really cool because if you have your very first meeting with investors, you do not want to actually look like a fool, right? You want to have realistic numbers as you walk into that room and make your pitch. And Enop will help you do that. So Enop in our view is best for those who have some experience creating business plans, not necessarily for those who are starting from scratch, as there are no brainstorming or strategizing tools included. Okay, and you want to use Enop to create business plans quickly, especially when your very first investor meeting is around the corner. And so in terms of the pros here, you can generate a business plan automatically. You're able to compare your financials to industry standards. You have a 7-day free trial available, and you have scorecards that really indicate your odds of success. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about our top 7 business plan software for the very first investor meeting. Number 5, you have iPlanner, our score. 9.2 over 10. So iPlanner is kind of cool if you want something very simple, but you want to actually have a very simple package for your very first investor meeting. And the cool thing is that iPlanner actually comes in 2 packages, 2 versions, if you will. You have first the strategy designer, and then you have the iPlanner startup framework. So strategy designer and startup framework. Now you can use either of those 2 to sort of prepare your very first investor meeting in terms of pitches, in terms of business plan software, in terms of presentation also. And so the thing is that you go with the strategy designer if you actually want a more condensed and no frills kind of business plan for your first investor meeting. And you can then export the plan to Word or as a PDF. And then you want to go with the startup framework. If you, let's say you want to create a business model, separate financials, and build a team with various roles. And this is kind of cool. Like if you want to have, let's say, you want to have a view-only role, a project owner role, or a consultant role. Okay, so iPlanner, in our view, is best for those who have created a business plan before and do not need hand-holding or fancy features. What are the pros and cons of iPlanner rather? So what are the pros and cons here? Pros first. You have business modeling option. You have affordable plans. You have samples on site, or like sample on site for demoing, if you will. And you can export whatever you get in iPlanner to Word or as a PDF. What are the cons here? There is no free plan or trial. You don't have a lot of guidance that is given, and you do have an outdated interface. The thing with iPlanner is that iPlanner has been around for nearly more than 15 years. Okay, so they're not like they started in 2007, so they've been around for a while now. And one thing we would love for them to do is to actually revamp their UX, because right now the UX, the user experience, is a little can be improved. Okay, and also one thing they need to also work on is the variety of templates available. Number 4, you have IdeaBuddy, our score. 9.4 over 10. IdeaBuddy is a great business plan software tool for your very first investor meeting. This is really cool if you are looking for ideas, you're looking for pitch ideas or presentation ideas, you're looking for like talking points, what we call talking points in our industry, in our jargon. So if you're looking for talking points vis-a-vis investors, vis-a-vis stakeholders, vis-a-vis financiers, vis-a-vis VC capital firms, I mean, you want to have a tool such as IdeaBuddy. Now, IdeaBuddy is not going to write the business plan for you. IdeaBuddy is going to help you with ideas. It is an ideation tool, okay? And so you are able to actually IdeaBuddy will give you will throw at you several types of ideas, what we call idea categories, and you have to really see which one actually is sort of amenable to your goals, okay? And so, but do not rely on IdeaBuddy to help you write step-by-step a business plan, okay? And the idea plan feature, the thing is, when you go with IdeaBuddy, there's something called idea plan feature. This is basically a great tool that allows you to lay out the your business plan on one page, like the skeleton of your business plan, and then so you have an overview, okay? And then you can actually go from there. Now, there are built-in sticky notes for brainstorming and custom templates to start you off with a bit of a guide, or you can just create your own. It really depends on how inspired you are. If you're doing this on your own, or you are part of a team. At the end of the day, if you need brainstorming, it always helps. It always helps if you are several people. Okay. And another great feature that we love in IdeaBuddy when it comes to helping you for your very first investor meeting is what they call the whiteboard. And this whiteboard lets you drag and drop various elements, draw on it, and collaborate with others to come up with your perfect business idea. Okay, so that feature is locked behind the highest tier in IdeaBuddy. So you have to pay about 20 to 25, and in some cases $30 to really use it. And this is per month if billed annually. Okay, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about our top 7 business plan software for your very first investor meeting. Number 3, you have BizPlan, our score, 9.6 over 10. So when you think about BizPlan, I want you to think about a tool that's quintessentially great for all kinds of business plans, including business plans for your very first investor meeting. So if you have a business, let's say you have a business plan presentation for stakeholders, investors, financiers, lenders, you want to, or even regulators. I think I said regulators already. But the thing is that when you have a very important meeting, BizPlan is your go-to tool. Okay, it offers a guided walkthrough of each section from the business plan, so you have a clear idea where you're going, and so you're able to also know what kind of funding you should request based on the strength of your business plan or your business model, but also the trends in your industry. Okay, and so BizPlan is very easy to use because it includes prompts and questions that take away the manual effort of figuring out what you need, so you can simply focus on providing answers. And when you are satisfied you have included all the data needed, you can invite stakeholders and consultants to look it over and add comments for approval or change requests. Okay, this is kind of cool. And one thing I want to say about the BizPlan is that, and this is a big forte, BizPlan actually gives you access to a Fundable, and Fundable is a crowdfunding platform on which you can share your business plan to try to generate funding. So this is kind of cool. I mean, that element of that networking element is just a wonderful tool that we love a lot. And so what are the pros and cons of BizPlan? The pros first. You have monthly, annual, and lifetime plans available. You have unlimited business plans, unlimited collaborators, step-by-step instructions. You have modular drag-and-drop interface, a modular drag-and-drop interface. You have online business courses. You have access to Fundable, and then you have financial forecasting. What about the cons here? Well, there is no road mapping tool. You have a lack of customization. This tool only integrates with Zero as of now, and there's no free trial. Okay, so only Zero integration. Number 2, you have our score, 9.7 over 10. So is kind of cool if you are looking for a business plan software for your very first investor meeting. So the cool thing about here is that think of as a road mapping tool. Okay, gives you the vision, gives you the GPS. May not really be there when it comes to helping you craft a financial plan, but it gives you the direction to get to a let's say a proper financial plan. And this is kind of cool. And because the notion of a tool such as is that basically all kinds of businesses have to go through phases before reaching their end destination. And helps you recognize those hurdles, recognize those challenges, and really trying to overcome them. Okay, and is constantly they have been doing this for many years now, and this is kind of cool. So giving you the ability to navigate your business plan from A to Z is really cool. But think of primarily as road mapping software that product teams use to plan features, products, or bug fixes. And any business in any industry can use to ship ideas and strategy into plans and milestones. So the flexibility is there. What about the pros and cons of here? Let's first start with the pros. You have a user-friendly interface. You have the ability to score and prioritize ideas. You're able to share roadmaps with others, and you have a 30-day free trial. What about the cons here? There is no free plan. It is expensive for a business plan creation, and you might have a little bit of a learning curve at least at the beginning. Okay, those are things you really need to think about. And one thing I want to say here is that when you think about AHA, you need to understand that AHA really helps you in the first few phases of business planning, which is really cool. If you have if you have an investor meeting real fast, you want to go through AHA. You want to use a tool such as AHA to really get you going. So AHA Roadmaps is a great tool to help you strategize and get your ideas for your business in one place. You can use the presentation feature to share your business's roadmap on your way to creating your finalized business plan. Number 1, the best of the best, LivePlan. I was scored 9.9 over 10. So when you think about LivePlan, I want you to think about the quintessential business plan software tool for your very first investor meeting. So if you have a last minute investor meeting and you need to really put together a very a solid business plan, you want to go with LivePlan. Okay, and LivePlan is really cool because it is flexible. It helps you with all kinds of functionalities, all kinds of assignments, including financial data gathering. For instance, let's say you're working on your financial forecasting. You need to create multiple multiple programs or multiple reports. You want to use a tool such as LivePlan to kind of help you out. This is really cool. And so you have also one thing sorry about that. Let me drink some water here. All right. So the thing here is that when you think about the LivePlan, I want you to think about the fact that you can actually integrate this tool with multiple third-party programs, including Xero, including QuickBooks, including MailChimp, and so on and so forth. In terms of pricing, so it's slightly more expensive. So because think about you have to pay $25 to $30 per month if billed annually. But the cool thing is, LivePlan is a full featured. You'll get a milestone planner, an industry benchmark data planner. You actually have also integrations to QuickBooks, as I said. You also have financial data. So you have a lot of tools. So what are the pros and cons here? Pros first. You have unlimited guests and contributors. You are able to export the finished business plan as a PowerPoint presentation. And this LivePlan software tool actually includes step-by-step instructions with prompts, and you have a 35-day money-back guarantee. So you have flexibility here. What about the cons? There is no free plan, and there is no free trial. So this is a bummer in our view. But hey, listen, when you think about the fact that you have more than 500 templates, one-page business plan with the fill in the blank template to jot down your ideas. You have access to educational materials. When you think about all that, this service is really worth it. Thank you so much for your attention. Before I do a recap here, I want to really share with you our approach when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing business plans. So we're going to show you on the screen a series of screenshots, and we're going to leave you 5 seconds or even more to sort of really read all the criteria we pay attention to when we evaluate, categorize, and list business plan software. Check this out right now. Okay, let's quickly do a recap here. Number 1, LivePlan, 9.9 over 10. Number 2, AHA, 9.7 over 10. Number 3, BizPlan, 9.6 over 10. Number 4, IdeaBuddy, 9.4 over 10. Number 5, iPlanner, 9.2 over 10. Number 6, Enop, 9 over 10. Number 7, Achieve It, 8.5 over 10. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.